Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are going to be talking about our top 5 accessories for the Nintendo Switch, and it's Amazon Gaming Week, which if you didn't know, it's basically Amazon Prime but for games, so you can get reduced prices on consoles, games, accessories, all here. First up is our sponsor for this video, Lexar, and we're going to be talking about their range of micro SD cards aimed specifically at the Nintendo Switch, Lexar Play. Now the great thing about these cards is they come in a range of sizes starting at 128GB all the way up to 1TB. Now the Nintendo Switch comes with 32GB of onboard storage, which is decent, but if you want to get more out of your console, you want to take advantage of that expansion slot, which is why we're saying Lexar Play micro SDs are for you if you want to put more videos, more photos, more content on your console. It also means fast loading times because it has 150MB/s read speeds, which is great. Next up is the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which is the official controller from Nintendo, which gives you a little bit more of a beefy, more console experience when you're using the Nintendo Switch. It's like the controllers you get from PlayStation and Xbox, although it's a little bit more pricey, which is possibly contentious for some of you guys, but during Amazon Gaming Week there probably will be deals on it, so make sure you check it out. But I do like the Pro Switch controller because it gives you something a bit more to use or to hold when you're using the Switch on a dock or if you're using it with your TV. I find the Joy controllers a little bit too fiddly for my liking. And so yeah, I'd say the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is definitely a good shout if you want a more console experience. Now we have another controller to recommend for you guys, the Hori SplitPad Pro. Now these are very similar in that they allow you to add a more substantial controller to the Switch, but the Hori split pads stick out a little bit more than the Joy-Cons and they give you much more to hold on. They have a full-size D-pad as well, but they're not much heavier in weight. They're lightweight like the Joy-Con controllers, but it also means you can't use them unattached from the Switch. You have to have them connected, so you can't use them like you can with the Switch Pro controller. The other thing about them being lightweight means they also don't have vibration, there's no NFC and there's no gyroscopes for games that use those kind of controls. So there's a little bit of a downside there, but if you want something just a bit more comfortable to use while you're using the Switch, if you're on the go or even at home, I think the Hori SplitPad Pro does give you something a bit extra to hold on to. And I feel, for me personally, I find them much more useful for games like Crysis, anything else that's FPS. I think it's just a bit more substantial when you want to control a game like that. I think the Hori SplitPad Pro will give you more, and it's more accurate in my opinion. Fourth on our list is a newly announced product from Nintendo, the Game Builder Garage, which is a programming suite for the Switch. Now, if you're familiar with Labo, which lets you play in the real world with cardboard and kind of create your fun games in the real world with AR, the Game Builder Garage takes that into the Switch and gives you controls for creating buttons and maps. And if you're an aspiring game developer, whatever age you are, I think this could be a really exciting product for you because it gives you the basics of game coding, but in a really approachable, fun way. It's full of tips and guidance to help you learn your way around building your own game. And I think this is something I would have loved as a child. This is a really exciting game for me. So Game Builder Garage is fourth on our list. Finally on our list is a game that I would have absolutely fallen in love with as a child and probably still will fall in love with as an adult. It's Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Now if you haven't heard of this is about to change your world. Home Circuit allows you to create your own Mario Kart tracks in your own space. So in your living room, your bedroom or your kitchen, if it's big enough, you can create your own actual circuit and then race around it within the Switch. And it comes with an actual small mini Mario Kart with a camera on top. So while you're playing on the Switch, you can see your home and the route that you've created on the game, and you can race in your own environment, which I think is an amazing development and a really fun use of AR technology as well. Now all you have to do is put down the gates, and whichever route you take, obviously you have to go through the gates in order. Whichever route you take becomes the circuit within the game. And I think that's a really cool way to bring Mario Kart into the real world. Now, I wouldn't recommend this if you've got thick carpets. It's probably something better for people who have hard floors or lino, for example. But yeah, I just think Mario Kart Live Home Circuit is an amazing development and something I really would think that Mario Kart gamers and Switch gamers in general will love. That's it for me in the top 5 accessories for Nintendo Switch. If you haven't seen our videos before, make sure you subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you're one of the first to know when we release another video on the channel. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.